Let's now bring in CTV military analyst, retired Major General David Fraser. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Lauren.
So there's been a lot of mixed information about a school in Iran that was hit where 160 people were killed. Iran is blaming the U.S. and Israel. Trump denied responsibility, but it's still under investigation. What do you think happened here?
Well, it's amazing. Everyone's pointing at the finger at someone else. The only people that they haven't pointed the finger at would be Israel. But schools are not normally attacked by either side. So if this was happened, it could have been a mistake. Typically, United States or Israel would not be attacking schools, but with the distances we're talking about, it's probably a mistake by technology or something like that this was inadvertently hit. But the fact that United States is blaming Iran, it's a little bit suspect.
Well, it doesn't seem to be final yet, David, but it seems like Iranian leadership have reached a consensus and they've chosen a new supreme leader. Do you think there's any situation, of course we don't know who this person is yet, but is there any situation where the United States might accept to work with whomever was chosen?
Well, again, Lauren, we've got different messaging. The Israelis have already come out this morning to say whoever that person is, they're going to kill them. And I don't know how you solve a war if you don't have a leader on the other side that you can talk to start a diplomatic process. So that's one thing. But United States hasn't said anything against whoever this person is, and we have to wait and see who this person is. But you need a person on the other side to stop a war, because you just can't keep on going until, one last person is there. So I think, this is going to be an interesting step. And Iran knows this too, but one of the disheartening things is that the instructions from the previous leader was that the next leader has to be somebody that hates United States. So we'll have to wait and see, but it doesn't have a hopeful start.
Absolutely. There seems to be some dissonance here between Israel and the United States in terms of what to do with this new supreme leader. As you said, Israel vowed to target Khamenei's successor. Is the goal for Israel, at least, to keep that cycle going until the regime falls?
Lauren, I think there are two wars going on here. There's the Israeli war, and then there's a U.S. war. And I don't think these two countries are completely in lockstep. I think Israel wants this war to carry on for quite some time. Hence some of the rhetoric that's coming out of there, the fact that they're attacking into Lebanon now. In another example, on the other side, the U.S. wanted to get rid of a regime and a nuclear threat. I think they're probably more willing to end this as soon as they have the conditions that a leadership or a people that want to sort of say it's over. But I just don't get the sense that Israel and the United States are completely in lockstep.
Meanwhile, Iran's president vowed yesterday that the IRGC would no longer target Gulf states. But we did see attacks yesterday following that, including on Bahrain and Kuwait. Was the president being disingenuous, or has the leadership over there lost control of the military at this point?
I think the leadership over there have lost control to a certain degree. And, again, I wouldn't believe everything that the leadership over there says to begin with. 47 years, this has been, the state-sponsored leader of the world, pardon the pun. So whatever they say, we have to take with a grain of salt. But fundamentally, because of what the attacks have been, that the command and control capability of Iran is fractured. They've said they've actually dispersed it. So no matter whoever is at the top, things are going to continue to happen, as illustrated by the attack on Kuwait.
All right, David, thank you so much for these updates. Really appreciate it.
Lauren, thank you.
CTV military analyst, retired Major General David Fraser.